Here we go. Hey, Joanne, can you guys hear me? Hey, Mama D, can y'all hear me? Okay. For some reason, at nighttime, I've been dealing with some connection issues. I'm gonna have to call my internet company. Or it may just be TikTok. I don't know. Because it's not affecting our TVs or game systems or anything like that. So it must just be TikTok. How are you guys? You guys having a good Sunday? Yeah, that's how mine's doing, Joanne. Me either, Mama D. I am not ready to go back to work. Not at all. I'm actually dreading it. Good evening, Muppy. How are you? Is your Sunday going okay? I'm doing all right. I'm crocheting on my blanket. Ow. Sunday, fun day. And then it's Manic Monday. I don't got much charge on my tablet, but... Oh, I don't take calls very much anymore now that I'm doing the training thing. Absolutely, Crystal. I love that. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. I don't really watch that stuff, but I know a lot of people like it, and that's cool. Me too, Marge. I didn't even know she was live. But I can't, like, when I try to load that screen that shows you, like, your inboxes and who's live and all that, it just doesn't show me anything. So, there's that. I thought we could try to do a short ghost chat if you guys want. You can, Joanne. You just got to find the right job listings. Oh, that'll be awesome, Muppy. I'll send you all the good vibes. Do you guys want to see if we can talk to JonBenet Ramsey? Let me see if I can share to Stewie. She may be busy, though, and that's okay. Just another manic Monday. You can, Mama D, if you want. No biggie. People can join if they want, or if they don't want, they don't have to. I won't be on here too long anyway. Okay, let me prop everybody up here. Let me prop everybody up here. Well, Stewie doesn't have to join. I just know if I didn't share it to her, she would be like, why didn't you tell me? Okay, I'm going to try this. Is JonBenet Ramsey available to speak with us tonight? I did update my TikTok thinking it would help, but it did not help. Good evening, Coez. How are you? Hey, Chrissy. How are you? Ooh, that's not a bad idea, Ange. I'm doing okay, Chrissy. I'm just chilling, relaxing. How are you? Good, Coez. I loved Robin Williams, too. He was one of my favorite actors. It says no response detected. Let me try again. JonBenet Ramsey, we would like to speak with you to ask you a few questions. Are you there? What lawyer are you watching, Chrissy? Yeah, absolutely, Miss Seb. He was hilarious, Ange. And you know what? I bet that would be a hilarious conversation. I'm going to have to make my son give me his charger. Thank you for the heart, Rain. I appreciate that. What is this? I lose you guys. I was looking at something. Thank you, Ange, for the friendship necklace. Sorry, guys. I was checking something. It says, yes, JonBenet Ramsey is here. Hi, JonBenet. Thank you for joining us. Can you confirm for me how old that you were when you passed away? Hey, Unicorn Farts, I freaking love your name. Good night, Chrissy. I love your face, and I hope you get the best rest ever. I agree, Joanne. Hey, Steffi, how are you? My allergies have been off the wall.
Six.
That was correct, actually. Our birthdays were a day apart. JonBenet, how did you pass away that night? Uh-oh, y'all. Uh-oh. I know everybody heard that. Hey, Callie Joe. Hey, Ivy Girl. I'm good. How are you, my friend? It's been a long time. I should have let you. It says no response detected. Let it go. Let it go. Can't hold it in anymore. Unicorn parts. We just let it rip around here. JonBenet, can you confirm for me how you passed away that night? Let me get... Listen, I've done it before, Joanne. Don't get me to lying. Good evening, Lady D. Let me grab Ringo really quick. I cannot with y'all. Ringo! You want some cheese? Come on. Ringo, let's go get some cheese. Ringo, let's go get some cheese. Come on. Say, pass the cheese, please. Come here. let's get you your cheese. Hang on, y'all. I'm going to grab Ringo's cheese. No. Get him a piece of cheese and tell your brother I said to give me his charger. And good night. I love you too. It says no response detected. We may not be able to chat with her tonight. Let's change it up a little bit. John Bonet, I feel like you do not want to communicate tonight, and that's okay. I will leave you be for now, and we will try again another time. Goodbye. There's more. There's just other kinds of cheese. Hey. Lori Cousin Efra Jones. How are you? She's just another manic Monday. Oh no, why? Why did it get nannered?
Goodbye.
Okay, we're gonna try Robin Williams. Hello. I'm looking to speak with actor Robin Williams. Are you there? Too many strikes. But you would think this account would be the one that would get the strikes. That's crazy.
He's asleep.
Plug that charger up for me. Yes. So I ain't got to bend over there. It says yes, he's there.
Here.
Is this the Robin Williams that played in different movies and shows?
Okay. Be careful.
I got it. Thank you for the heart, me. Did you put any clothes in there you needed washed?
I didn't know you was washing another one.
I'm going to wash one more small load.
You already got another one.
Yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire was a good one. Okay. I'm waiting for them to confirm it's the same Robin Williams first. It's just another manic Monday.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Robin, can you confirm the name of one of the movies that you played in? What is that? Is that tent? Thank you so much, Unicorn Parts, for sending the camping. I was really wanting to see that. Thank you.
Doubt.
Doubt. I'm guessing it means Mrs. Doubtfire. Let's see. Robin, can you tell me a funny joke? Oh, I have really been hurting my hands with this crochet. My carpal tunnel is just not agreeing. How many of you have to work tomorrow? Yeah, I will ask that. I will ask both of your questions. I see you guys. Says no response detected. Let me see how he passed away. Hey, Nabs. Robin, how did you pass away? You know, I don't even know how he passed away, so you will have to tell me if it's right. I don't know, Fairy. Hey, Tater. Oh, I didn't know that. It says silence. What does that mean? Oh. Robin, did somebody else harm you and take your life? It said silence. That's kind of a sad response. Oh, everything will work out just fine, Unicorn Parts. Is it about this, Tater, or someone else?
No.
No, nobody else harmed him and took his life. Hang on, y'all. I gotta get this in the hole. Ooh. Ooh. Robin, did you do something to yourself? He was the funniest. He absolutely was a hilarious actor. Oh, that's crazy, Tater. I'll have to check it out when I get off. I was saying earlier, I'm not going to be on here super long. Lewy body dementia. I've never heard. I mean, I know what dementia is, but I've never heard. Said yes, he did something to himself. So is that, you guys are saying, I'm confused because I feel like there's some conflicting stuff in the chat. I feel like some people are sounding like he fell asleep and didn't wake up, and some are saying he did it to himself. Someone I would like to communicate with is Loretta Lynn. Oh, okay. Wait, Muppy, that's Angie's saying something different. I'm so confused. I did too, Jerry, a few times. I've seen her in concert, and I've actually hung out and spent time with her son, Ernest Ray, and his wife, and I also met and hung out with her granddaughter, Taylor Lynn. I think that was her name. I can't even remember now. But I have pictures of me and Ernest Ray. Yeah, Loretta Lynn was Queen of Country. Robin, do you have any regrets for what you did? I'm going to ask that, Donna. I feel like the media will put out conflicting information, so that's understandable. That makes sense. Dementia overall can cause that. I only know that because my husband's grandfather had dementia. We took care of him for many years. Quit, Ringo. It was very difficult to watch. Hey, Grandma Sugar 12, how are you? Ringo, no. No. No, sir. Get off my charger. Says yes, he has regrets. Robin, are you at peace now? Robin, are you at peace now? Hey, Stewie. Hey, homegirl. That's not good.
No.
No, he's not at peace. I imagine because he has regrets. You know, when people do that to themselves, I'm sure it's hard to find peace after. You know, you do that thinking it's going to bring you peace, but Hang on, I'm looking through here. Robin, everybody sure misses you here on Earth. Robin Williams, homegirl.
No.
That was answering my other question that I asked twice. It's just another manic Monday.
Thank you.
Says thank you. Yeah, he was a good actor, Barry. I wonder which movie he had the most fun making. Robin, can you tell us what movie you had the most fun making? We haven't been doing it much, homegirl. Just for a little bit of time. But he has been answering everything we've asked. I tried to do John Bonet, but you could tell she didn't really want to communicate. Just didn't seem that way. Says no response detected. Hang on. Which movie was the most fun for you to act in? Lacey Peterson would be a good one. Thank you for the heart pups. Hey, Snoopy's girl. Welcome in, everyone. I loved how he had them hire homeless men. Yeah, I never knew that, Muffy. That's amazing. I honestly did not know that. That's not a bad idea, Donna. Hi, Laura. Yeah, I could tell. I love people like that. We need more people like that here.
Doubt.
Doubtfire. Mrs. Doubtfire. But he calls it doubt. That's interesting to me. That was a great movie. I still watch that movie sometimes. I'm going to put this up while I smoke a cigarette. Does anybody have anything else to ask? It's Robin Williams. Yeah, Gabby Petito would be a good one. Stewie, you missed it earlier. I let one rip for the first time in months. I've never heard of that person, Laura. I shared the live to you, friend. Not too long, no. I've been live, let me see. About 30 minutes. My TikTok's been acting up, and when I would go to my profile screen where you see where other people are live and your DMs and stuff like that, I couldn't see who was live. I couldn't see anything. It was just blank. And when I would try to watch videos, I mean, some of them would play, some of them wouldn't. So I just decided I'd go live for a little while. Not yet, cat juice. Yeah, we're going to test it, Heathen Mimi, but I'm going to schedule a specific night for that. Yeah, it's been wild, Stewie. And I updated my app today, so. I'm going to close this one out. And I'm going to try something. Good evening, Cassie. Robin, I appreciate you taking the time to speak with us tonight. I hope that you find peace. I hope that you bring yourself over into the light. Goodbye. Really quick before we do another one, I'm going to start my washing machine and get something to drink. If you guys will be patient with me. It's going to take me a minute because my foot's broke. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Brittany Murphy. Where do I know that name? Sorry about that, y'all. My apologies. I'm sorry for being rude. It was not me. It was my food. It just popped up to say hello, and now it's gone back down below. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. I loved her. Let me grab a drink and start this washer. Hold on. Hold, please. Y'all, I'm so over field mice. Thank you, my twin. Does anybody have any plans tomorrow that's not work? I will say this, y'all. Like I say, I'm dreading tomorrow. I don't want to go to work. But I really do have a great group. It's all girls, and typically that winds up being a lot of drama. But these girls are so respectful, so professional, just so positive, so fun. I have really bonded with this group. I've really enjoyed them. So I shouldn't complain too much. I think that's just like a team type thing. I think that whoever the live host is, if they get so many heart me's, they get a bonus from their live. I think that it unlocks different gifts that people can send if they get so many points. That's really all I know. Really? Snack Mama, I didn't know that. Yeah, Gabby Petito's case was very interesting. Aw, homegirl, good luck. I think everything will turn out A-okay. At least try to take some time for yourself tomorrow. Oh, I gotta start my washer. Hold on. Tell ya, it's always something that we gotta do as women. It's just another manic Monday. That'll be good, Fairy. Y'all don't forget about, I mean, I'm not going to say much on it because I don't know much on it, but don't forget that Krista does have that big live planned for tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. And y'all know Krista's lives are always super interesting. Sorry, Tater. So I imagine it's going to be good. I hope I don't forget. Here I am telling y'all to forget. I always get sidetracked with, oh, I don't know, Grandma, Sugar. I honestly couldn't tell you a whole lot about it. I just know that it's supposed to bring some stuff to light. That's really all that I know. It'll be on her YT, Muffy. Do you have her YT? She always uploads her stuff like me. Who did this? I'll send it to you. Good night, Joanne. I hope you have a good rest. I'm sure it'll be an interesting one. Krista never lets us down. Oh. Who's Kim? Oh, Kim Peters. Has she been on? I haven't heard anything about her lately. Yeah, I haven't heard anything. I mean, I knew she was allegedly being evicted, but I've heard her say that so many times. I know people say they actually saw legal paperwork this time, but... Oh, you have her on Snapchat? Alright, I'm just going to do this small load. I didn't even know she had Snapchat. Here comes the granddaddy washing machine. Oh. Ow. Oh. Alright, let's get back to our spirits. I hit it on something. I have broken this exact foot in this exact spot at least 5 times. So my bones are very, very fragile, very weak there. And I hit it on something yesterday. Fun times. Really, Grandma? It's been rainy here today. Hello. I'm looking to speak with my uncle, Brian Keith Melton. Uncle Brian, are you there? Just another manic Monday, and I don't mean Sunday. I don't know the words to that song, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Grandma. Sorry, Tater? It says he's here. Let's see. Uncle Brian, is that you? It is Sunday. But I wish tomorrow was Sunday. That's probably what you meant.
Yes.
Hey, Tactical Possum, how are you? If this is truly my Uncle Brian, what is your brother's name? Your brother that is my dad. Last time I tried to talk to my uncle, I think something scary came through. But it wasn't on this app. I'm okay, Possum. Thank you for asking. No response detected. Let me try something else. Uncle Brian, if this is really you, how did you pass away? Ow, my foot really hurts. I'm going to, Tater. I'm getting there. Waiting, waiting and feeling so lonely.
Drowning.
Drowning is not true. That is not accurate. That is not true. If this is really my Uncle Brian, what was my childhood nickname that you and Daddy always called me? That's not how he passed away. Not my Uncle Brian.
Pain.
Pain.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin is not true either. Who is this really? Have any of you guys ever heard of a brand called Bondi Boost? Hey, Graceful Glamour, how are ya?
Rachel.
Oh, now they say their name is Rachel. Now they say their name is Rachel. Well, I was looking to speak with my Uncle Brian. I appreciate you coming in, Rachel, but I hope that you find peace. Goodbye. Oh, your name is Greta. Or are you saying great? I'm doing okay. I guess Bondi Boost is like a hair care line. I don't really know. I was sent some shampoo and conditioner, but I haven't tried it yet. I think we may go back to using Necrophonic, y'all. I think our next Ghost Chat Live, we're going to stick to Necrophonic and maybe even break out my S7 Spirit Box. What do you guys think about that? You guys want to do that?
Goodbye.
I mean, it's going to scare you, obviously. It is kind of creepy, but it works. Like, it's legit. I just don't know how much I trust this app. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Oh, really, Unicorn Parts? We have a lot of fun with spirits online. I do it all the time. Hey, PF. I'm good. How are you? Let's play a game. Let's see. Out of Necro, Tater. Yeah, I like Necrophonic. Y'all want to play Never Have I Ever? Does anybody want to get in the box and play Never Have I Ever, adult style? Yeah, I use GhostTube sometimes too, but I really like Ghost Radar Connect and Necrophonic. Come on, let's get some people in the box for adult Never Have I Ever. Request the box. Purple Penguin. Tater, you should join and get Megan in here. Just another manic Monday. Okay. I see you, Purple Penguin. I'll get you up in just a sec. I want to make sure we're going to have a few people to join first. Hey, OG. OG, do you want to play some adult Never Have I Ever? Request the box. Let me fix my box layout.
Want to play?
It's gonna be fun. Okay, now I can turn. Well, I guess I'll leave the moon on. It shows its ass, so it's okay. Hi, Give a Talk. Okay, I have a series of questions up. If anybody in the chat pops in and wants to play, you can join in at any time. There is no big rules with this game. So basically, I will say a specific question like, never have I ever done this. But I got to figure out how we can know who has and who hasn't done it. Okay.
Just got to be. What do you mean?
Well,
Even if it's embarrassing, we have to be truthful.
yes, you have to be completely honest. If you have done it, you have to say, I'm out. But obviously, you're not out of the game. You're just out of that round. That specific question.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Tater, if you want to come up, you can request a box. So the first one is going to be, never have I ever undressed someone with my eyes.
Yes.
I honestly haven't.
I was quick.
Okay. Never have I ever fantasized about a stranger I saw just once.
Yep.
I have to.
Oh, am I not supposed to be answered?
Yes, you can answer. Yes, you tell us if you did do it. You have to tell us. That's the whole point.
Yes.
Okay. Never have I ever sent my partner a spicy picture while they were at a work meeting.
Yes,
I haven't.
No, I haven't.
I have.
Okay. Never have I ever secretly enjoyed a forbidden encounter in a public place. I have.
I have.
I belong to the Mile High Club. Kid.
Here's a good one. Never have I ever hooked up with someone without them knowing my real name.
What
I
if
have.
it's no?
You just won't say anything if you haven't.
Oh, okay.
I haven't done that one. Okay. Never have I ever joined OnlyFans. Never have I ever been with a sugar mama or a sugar daddy. Um, Never have I ever said I love you just to hook up with someone. Never have I ever bought a Playboy.
I have.
I have.
Heck yeah.
Never have I ever watched Game of Thrones just for the steamy scenes. I've never even seen that one
I
time.
haven't either.
I haven't seen 2 minutes of that thing.
Never have I ever had a dirty dream about someone very unexpected while I was dating someone else. I have.
I have.
I have.
Hey, this is fun.
We're bad.
No. Never have I ever hooked up with someone to make someone else jealous. I have.
I have.
I have.
Never have I ever used a spicy pickup line on someone.
I have.
I have not.
Never have I ever worn a low cut top to get the attention of someone. I have.
I have.
I have. I have.
Never have I ever made someone's fantasy come true. I don't know if I have.
I have my high club.
I have. I have.
Never have I ever written a love letter to someone. I have. Nobody
I
else?
have. I have not.
I have not.
Never have I ever planned a romantic evening for someone. I have.
I have.
I have.
Never have I ever bragged about my crush to my friends. I have.
I
I
have.
have.
Never have I ever danced under the stars with my crush.
I
I
have.
have. In the rain.
There you go. That. Oh my gosh. Have you really?
Yes,
I
I
guess you
have.
said yeah. So. Oh my gosh.
Yes, I have.
I would love that. I've never done that.
It was the
I danced
best.
in the rain, but not under the stars because it was cloudy.
Yeah, no. It was clear and raining at the same time because the rain was in one spot and the stars were sparkling on the other side because it was like in the line of the rain. You know, you can see the line of the rain sometimes where it's raining here but not here.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, Southern California, that happens a lot.
Never have I ever had a movie like romance.
A what?
A movie like romance.
I have.
I have. Let's see. Welcome in, Tater.
Hello. She's on her way.
Okay, cool. Here's a really good one. Never have I ever, and y'all better fucking be telling the truth. Googled how to talk dirty to someone. I have.
I
Heck
have.
no.
I
That's
have.
natural.
I haven't.
Never have I ever hooked up with a coworker.
I have.
No.
Oh, gee.
I have.
Nope.
Never have I ever stalked someone on social media.
No, I've never.
Me
Never.
either.
I don't know. Meg the Stallion had me in a chokehold for about a week and a half.
I cannot. There's Megan.
There she is.
You just invited me.
Well, hold on. You know when K2 was or 2K was having all that problems with Brie Olson,
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I would jump from. They were on Kick. I would jump from Kick back to TikTok. So is that stalking?
I don't know if it is, and I've done that.
I was
I don't
in
think that's stalking.
No, that's not stalking. Have you ever stalked anybody, Megan, on TikTok?
Or social
On
media
TikTok?
in general.
On social
No.
media.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Never have I ever used my partner's toothbrush without telling them. I have not because I'm really weird about
No. No.
No.
No. I'm weird about that too. No, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Never have I
You better
ever.
use your finger and some toothpaste. I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly.
Never have I ever gone on a blind date.
I have.
I have not.
No,
I have not.
no. I gotta look
I
at the
mean,
menu first.
it isn't the first date not a blind date though. I mean, not necessarily a blind date, but you know.
Mm-mm. Oh, well, I'm prone to hurt feelings, so no.
You've seen a sneak peek in some way, shape, or form before that first date.
No.
Never have I ever kissed a frog and wished to meet my person.
I ain't never.
No.
You won't catch me holding a frog. Mm-mm.
Right?
Never have I ever accidentally left something with my crush so they'd have to return it to me.
Yep.
Yep.
No.
Never have I ever played
A blanket.
footsie.
Your underwear?
Have any of y'all played footsie?
I've done that before. Left it in the bottom of his bed.
I don't think I've ever done that. Not that I remember.
Like in between the sheets and the top sheet. You know, you take them off and you push them down like with your socks and stuff.
I cannot.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, a whole entire Cowboys blanket with somebody. Like, excuse me.
Me. Okay, who's played footsie? Well,
Who's played
Never
footsie?
really
I
played
have.
footsies, but I will kick the shit out of you because I have long legs.
I do not like feet. I have never played footsie. I just had another one. Never have I ever dreamt about marrying someone I just met. I have. I won't lie.
I have.
Yes.
I have.
I have.
Are you kidding? We're the two of us right here in the box next to each other. We're lesbians. First day, 24 hours. What are you talking about?
That's so funny. Never have I ever drove over 2 hours to see someone I liked. So here's my question with this one. Does it count if I was not old enough to drive or I didn't have my license? I was like 15 or 16 and I would be driven 3 hours every summer to stay with family, but also because my boyfriend lived there. Does that count?
No, because you were going on vacation with family, even though he was going to be there.
Sounds good to me. Anybody else done that?
I have.
Never have I
I
ever.
have.
What's a Finstagram?
I literally drove 12 hours because I moved from Alabama to Texas.
Dang.
You know
Funny
what?
story.
I'm using that kind of gas money on
Oh,
nobody.
no, you're coming to see me. I'm not going to go. Mm-mm.
Right.
I promise you, it's worth it when you get here. You ain't going to want to drive back, okay?
Does anybody know what Finstagram is?
Instagram? No.
No.
Okay.
Bing.
Never have I ever played the thumb war game just to hold someone's hand I like.
Played the what game?
The thumb war game?
No.
No.
I didn't hear you.
I didn't either.
It said never have I ever played the thumb war game just to hold somebody's hand that I liked.
I don't
Oh,
even
no.
know it.
That 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb war.
We're not going to talk about fingers. We ain't play thumb games.
I'm muting you right now.
That's it, Raggedy. Drop her. Drop her right now.
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, my Lanta. Okay. Never have I ever invited my crush to a scary movie just for the chance to cuddle. I have.
I have.
I have not.
I have not.
Invited
Never-
them for a movie? No.
Yeah, scary one.
Mm-mm. I don't
Never-
watch movies, so.
Never have I ever. Oh, where did it go? Dang. Oh, never have I ever dated multiple people at once. I have.
I have.
I have.
I played the
No.
fifth.
Never have I ever given someone a foot massage.
I
Never.
have.
I
Yes,
have.
absolutely.
Not me. Keep them funky feet away from me.
Exactly.
Never have I ever let my parents set me up with someone.
Heck
Never.
no. My
Never.
parents are
No.
divorced. Those two couldn't work it out. I don't expect them to find me the perfect match.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Never have I ever lied to a partner about where I was going.
I have.
Never.
Only if
not.
it come to gifts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't want to lie on that one. Yes.
Because
Uh,
like location and stuff. But I'm like, I'm not gonna lie about where I'm going. I'm just not gonna tell you what I'm doing.
never
Right.
have I ever learned something new to impress someone. I have.
I have.
Oh yeah.
I have.
I have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Never have I ever shoplifted with my partner.
Mm.
Done what?
No.
Never.
Shoplifted with
Never.
your partner.
Done what?
Shoplifted with your partner.
No.
Me either. Never have I ever regretted a tattoo.
Yes.
No.
Absolutely.
I don't have many, but I don't regret any of the ones I have.
I only have one,
Oh,
and I don't
Lord.
regret it.
I don't have any tattoos.
Really?
No.
I never
Huh.
knew.
Well, I have enough tattoos in the boxes for all of us.
I love tattoos.
I have both my arms done, part of my back done. I have a tramp stamp. I have one on my ankle,
Dang.
I'm covered.
I have one on my ankle.
I do too.
and Amanda's covered head to toe as well.
Even the tops of my feet.
I always wanted to get the top of my foot done.
Oh
It's
yeah.
not-
I have my elbow done.
It's not that I don't like them. I'm just afraid of the pain.
I get
I
that.
can't,
It's not that bad.
I can't afford them. It's not the pain. I fell asleep. I just can't afford them.
Right.
I was gonna say I fell asleep during my arm.
Yeah, I fell asleep on my ankle.
Well, my ankle was the one that hurt me the worst. I've got one on my ankle, I've got one on my arm, and then I've got one on my wrist, and my ankle hurt me the worst. But he went deep. Like, he went too deep, I think. I don't know, but
The one on my forearm, which is part of a cover up, he went really deep, and you can still see kind of the lettering underneath. It feels like braille sometimes if it swells up.
dang.
But I mean, these days they're expensive
They
for
are.
sure.
Here's a
But
good one.
when people walk by you and they clench their purse, ma'am, this costs more than your Louis Vuitton.
Right?
Yeah.
Like my whole arm costs more than that purse. I promise you, I'm not
Never,
trying to take your purse.
never have I ever drunk texted my ex. I have.
I have.
I have.
Wait.
I have.
Drunk text?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I have.
No.
100%. The whole text message. Die today, worm food tomorrow. Bye.
I did it when I knew he had a new girl over. I waited about 2 hours and then I texted him.
Hilarious. Never have I ever learned another language for someone.
I have
Mm-mm.
not.
Me either.
I already knew Spanish, so
Me
Oh.
too.
Here's a good one. Never have I ever convinced a friend to dump someone. I have.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was all in the middle of that.
I have.
Mm-mm. Make those bad decisions on your own. I'm not going to influence you.
I've done it, but I was a teenager. Never have I ever lied about my age.
Mm-mm.
I
I
have. I said I was older.
Yep.
Nope. I'm 49 and I'm happy about it.
I'm
Well, this
30.
was when I was younger. I'm now 53, and I would never lie about it. But when I was
Yeah.
younger, I lied to say I was older.
Yeah, I miss those days.
Right?
Never have I ever revealed somebody's secret boyfriend or girlfriend. I have.
Yep.
Nope.
I have. Hell yeah.
Good. Nope. No.
No. No.
I revealed my ex-husband's when he was cheating on me. Does that count?
Right? So did I.
I knew OG was coming in clutch.
Count.
And he's still with the whore from next door.
Oh,
She was my
Mine
best
is
friend.
too.
She was my
Mine
best
is too,
friend.
but she just got kicked in the face by a horse. So,
Oh no.
yeah, I took
you
my
know,
son.
sometimes karma comes in all kind of shapes and sizes. Cheers.
It does, and I took my son to go see her in the hospital today because I wouldn't wish it on her, but karma does come.
Yes, it does.
Well, and that also makes you be the bigger person. So.
Oh, absolutely.
That's true. Okay. What about never have I ever looked at a dating app while in another relationship?
No.
Guilty. Guilty.
No, that's been done to me before. No.
I've never
No.
even been on a dating app.
But that was when I was younger.
No, I'm telling you right now, if they had a world tour with my ex, she'd be front page center.
No.
Okay. Never have I ever gone skinny dipping. I have.
I have.
No.
No.
It's fun. It was fun
Have you
back
guys
then.
ever been on a nude beach?
No, I haven't. Have you?
Yeah. Yep.
I haven't.
St.
No.
Martin.
Thank you,
I
Shay.
have not.
It was so much fun.
I know.
I would be scared. I'm just being honest.
People don't look at you like that.
Someone
It's
said Lake
different.
Mead.
It's way different. I'd do it again. I'd do it tomorrow. And I'm about 50 pounds heavier. I'd do it tomorrow. I don't care.
She
Are
said
they
she
like-
did not give a damn.
Are they 100% nude? Like they have nothing on?
Yes.
Thank you, Shay.
100%.
I would not be scared because of myself, because I am comfortable with myself, even though I am a heavier girl. I'm comfortable.
Thank you, Shay.
But I just listen. I have never. This is going to sound ridiculous, but I have never been comfortable seeing other people in the nude. I'm scared.
See, it's
I'm
not
with
really,
you.
you know, it's in St. Thomas. They have a beach there. And before you go in, it said this is a nude beach. Please don't, it gives you, don't stare or make anyone feel uncomfortable. Nobody looks at you and you don't look at them. It's like you're on a regular beach. But man,
Do they look at you? Do they look at you funny if you go there with your clothes on?
you don't go in. If you have clothes on, you don't go in. You're not welcome.
Oh,
Well, that's rude.
But
I was gonna say that's rude.
it's a free feeling. It's free. We came out of this world naked. I'm gonna take my clothes off whenever I can.
Well, here's my
I live
thing.
15 minutes from a nude beach, and I've never been.
Well, you say they don't look at you and you don't look at them, but I beg to differ, OG. If I'm walking down a beach and there's a man in front of me and he's got a 10-foot schlong, I'm going to not. There's no way I'm going to.
No,
I'm
I
fixing to
peeked.
file out this box.
I peeked. I peeked.
I'm fixing to fall out.
Oh yeah, I peeked. I put sunglasses on and I peeked.
Oh my god! Well, at least you got sunglasses on. They can't. Tell.
I feel like I would have to wear sunglasses because but the issue at hand is my face is gonna say it before my mouth ever does. So
Shay
just
says
saying.
meat gazing. I can't deal.
If you have never done it, to be honest, nobody looks at you. Like I said, I'd do it tomorrow. Again, it was such a good. It was normal, like a normal beach. Nothing felt uncomfortable.
I just don't know.
I feel like I'm also with Raggedy on that one. I don't necessarily feel like I've ever been comfortable seeing other people naked. Like I don't even like seeing myself naked half the time.
I don't mind myself, but it's not like I don't mind seeing women. To be honest, it's the men because I feel
Yeah, I
like
don't care to see a man naked at all.
well, they say
Yeah.
if you've seen one, you've seen them all. But I beg to differ because they
Not
come
true.
in all shapes and sizes.
Well,
Yes, they
Raggedy, since I'm not a part of that club and I don't bat for that team, I feel like if I've seen one, I'm gonna feel like hopefully that's what they all look like because I don't care.
Whew, I can't deal.
Well, I can
So
tell you, they don't all look the
I mean, they
same.
say the same thing about hootenannies. Is if you've seen one, you've seen them all. But I also beg to differ with that.
yeah, right.
So, because I mean, nope, not even gonna go there. Pass.
No.
Uh, no,
Mm-mm.
ma'am. There's different ones, different sizes, different hooks, different curves.
Facts. Absolutely. I'm telling y'all, there's no. You could see one and think it's normal, and then see the next one and be like, "What the fuck is that?" I'm just saying.
Exactly. And I mean, I'm telling y'all right now, there's some things that have popped up on this internet in the last few weeks that have been free, or I should say the last few months, like Dee Dee Blanchard's whole bare ass
Oh, I saw
on
that years ago.
on a Google Drive, as well as other things that you may or may not have to pay for. And unfortunately,
Variety is
it
nice,
is
right? Variety.
Yeah.
I
Look
it
at
seen
is
this
one
not.
that
nice
looked like
box
a
of
raw
chocolate.
hot dog. You know,
This
it
nice
reminds me
box
of
of chocolate.
when you go into like a 7-Eleven and you can get like a corn dog, a hot dog, or a sausage.
Bratwurst.
Yeah. Wide variety.
Yeah.
The one I seen most recently looks like a raw hot dog. I had to ask my husband. I was like, "Is that what it looks like when it's not circumcised?"
Oh my
Oh
lord.
gosh. I
I ain't never
can't.
seen one not circumcised, y'all.
Me either. I've
I
never
haven't
seen
I
either,
have.
actually, to be honest.
I have. I've seen an uncircumcised, and no, it does not look just like a raw hot dog.
Well, what does it look like? Inquiring
You
minds
know
want
that
to know.
honestly, you know, if you guys are closer to my age, the Wonder Weenie, the little the water thing. It was orange, and you squeezed it, and it kind of like squirted up, and it didn't slip out of your hands. Do you know what a Wonder Weenie is? It was a toy.
I only know, I don't know if you're talking about the same thing, but they used to have these things that had like water or gel in them, and they were
Yeah.
kind of shaped like a you know what, and people would shake them around and squeeze them and flop them back and forth.
Yes.
That's what I
That's
would
what an
imagine doing.
uncircumcised looks like, because it's hiding inside of a
A hut?
casing like that.
It's hiding inside of its hut.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
On today's
So it
episode
decides to,
of
So
until it decides
basically,
to
you
come
gotta
out, it's
play.
hiding. Yes.
Basically, you gotta play peekaboo every time you do something.
Yes, exactly.
I don't like that game.
I
Mm-mm.
don't either.
oh wow. On today's episode of The More You Know,
I had to mute myself. I was laughing so hard.
And y'all wonder why I am the way I am. That no, show me the titties. No.
Listen,
Oh,
when I said, can we
I
play
mean,
Never Have
we're
I Ever, I
learning.
did not expect this.
Comfort, you're right. It is better for the
I'm
man because it's more sensitive because it hasn't been cut.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's more pleasuring, but it's also
it
more prone
is.
to infections.
It is, exactly.
I
I
actually
mean
just
this
had this conversation with my husband yesterday, believe it or not, uncircumcised thing.
I'd
Well,
be
I,
scared.
I'm 56, so back when I had my 3 boys, it was the thing to do. I mean,
Yeah.
matter of fact, I don't know any parent that's left the hospital without having their boy circumcised.
I did. They didn't do it at our hospital. I actually, when he was a week old, had to take him to his pediatrician, and they did it in the pediatrician office.
That was my youngest was done in the hospital. My oldest, because he was in the NICU for a week, they sent us home uncircumcised, and we had to take him to his pediatrician to get it done once he was released from the hospital.
Yeah, I
I
remember
do that with my
crying.
grandson as well, but I can't remember why they said we had to wait.
There was a reason to wait a week, like until he was a week old. I don't remember why either, but there was a reason why they wanted to do that. I don't know, but I just know that I remember I cried, and then I remember like the aftercare and stuff. I was so scared I was not going to do something right, and I was going to mess something up. Like it was me tell you,
Yeah.
I'm so glad that they're babies and they don't remember that because it was not good.
It was
Yeah.
not. I heard my son screaming. He was, on the other side of the pediatrician's building. I heard him start blood curdling crying when they did it, and I just lost it.
I did too. I remember it. I will never forget that cry from Jace. It was not good.
Ever.
So I have to ask you guys a serious question because I did. Um, did you guys save the rings?
What?
I did.
The
Okay, so
what?
did
What
you also
ring?
save
The
your
ring.
kids'
The ring
teeth?
that was on it. I have all of their teeth as well.
Yes, so do I. It's in their baby book.
Yep.
I did
The
Their
not
first
teeth,
lock of
save.
hair.
I mean,
their
I
first
got
haircut.
questions.
I do
Wait,
too.
Yep.
y'all are
They
moving too fast.
they gave you the skin. I thought it was the
Not the
foreskin.
skin, it's the plastic ring they put on it, and it falls off as it heals.
Yes.
So it falls off in their diaper once it heals. So it was with them when they went home with you.
I
Yes.
don't remember
And yes,
Jace
Wait,
having
what's the
anything like
ring
that.
for? You guys,
it's
wait.
it's to help it heal. It's to
What's the
cover
ring
up
for?
the open wound.
Jay, Jay's acting like a little kid who got left behind. Please, just
Right.
wait. I have questions.
And that's kind of
I
like a
need answers.
band-aid that it covers the open wound until it heals because
Mine just had a
there's an
bandage.
open. Mine had rings.
Jace's was literally just some type of bandage, and that like you
Oh
had to
wow.
change it out multiple times a day. You had to keep it covered, but you also had to let it get air. It was nothing like that.
Oh
I
no,
don't
mine had
remember.
rings, both of them.
I'm interested.
Right. I don't remember my grandsons coming home, like having anything like that after theirs. They were like, just put this cream on it, keep it clean, and something about stretching the skin or something another.
Oh gosh, no, I never had to do
Yeah,
that.
I had to do that too, Shay. Yes, you had to make sure that stuff stayed pulled back while it was
That's what the
healing.
ring was for. That's what the ring did.
Yeah, we didn't
So
have
we
that.
got
Oh wow.
robbed then.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
That's fucked up.
So, if you look at JC Lay's comment, 'cause that is true, they put the skin between two rings, snap them together, and cut the skin off. And then you
Yes.
go home with one ring.
Yeah,
Yes,
Vaseline strip and
exactly.
gauze, American Girl. That's what they did for me. Well, not for me, but for my son. I was never circumcised.
And A&D ointment's the only thing I use too.
Yes, me too.
Listen, I just feel bad for anybody that has to go through that when they're at any age, but especially if you can remember it. Mm-mm.
Yeah, somebody earlier in the comments said that their son or grandson had it done at 10.
Mm-mm.
I could not imagine that.
Me either.
Cat come in. She goes, "Guys love you, but cannot." How did we get on this? Oh, I
I don't
asked.
even
I
remember
forgot.
how we
It
got
was
on
a
this topic.
question. You asking if somebody had ever been with somebody uncircumcised.
Wait, had like okay. How do I word this? Has anybody in the comments been with somebody uncircumcised? Did it feel different than circumcised?
Okay, I need to know this too.
Only in foreplay.
Bingo. Come on.
Once it grows, it's not different. It's just in the beginning.
Mommy.
All right, there's yes. One says feels the same, no difference. Interesting.
So the conversation that my husband and I had yesterday was whether or not being circumcised impacted the overall size of the ding ding. So maybe you guys can answer that have participated with uncircumcised people. I don't know why we got on that conversation. I honestly could not tell you.
Easier for handies. That's what someone just said in the comments.
There's no difference in size once it gets firm.
Whoa. Firm. I feel very, I don't know.
Sorry, Taylor and Megan. I had to know. I'm so
I
sorry.
wasn't gonna say nothing, you know.
I was
Hey,
gonna say, well, we're just gonna be muted on this subject because we couldn't
No.
tell you.
we love y'all.
Hmm. I'm gonna be
We
thinking
have
about
your
that
backs
too.
on that one.
I'm gonna do research. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably going to do some research. Thank you, Give a Top.
Right, me
I'm
too.
going as soon as we get off here. So am I.
Listen, at
Now I
least we're
gotta
on here.
know.
If there was
Can you
ever an
imagine if
algorithm for your search bar, then I maybe mine would be a little confused. I started looking up Winkies. hmm If I'm telling you, if something was to happen to me, my mom got a hold of my phone and to search it, she'd be like, "What is this child doing? What's wrong with her?" But they say Google's free.
I know, but I'm gonna have to clear my search after.
I'm saying my
My
little
kid would,
FBI agent watching my phone's gonna be like, "What are you doing?"
right? My oldest boy's here, and he'll use my phone every once in a while. And if he Googles something, he's gonna be like, "Ma, that's gross."
That's funny.
Shay, I think JC's lady said answered one of your questions.
Really?
oh hmm.
Now I really need to research because y'all be giving me conflicting information.
That's very interesting, JC.
I
And
just don't want
not
to see pictures.
not in my experience.
Do not want to see pictures. Pictures scare me.
I'm scared of that. That's why I haven't researched it yet.
Keyword being yet.
The last link I clicked, I seen a lot of unbleached things. I don't click unform. No undone links. Absolutely not. No, thank you. Nope.
I'm done.
I can't. I don't
Okay.
trust certain links. I can't.
Yeah.
I have a very unique question for all of you ladies that are strictly dickly.
Not you, Taylor.
Let me mute.
What is the biggest one you've ever seen? I need to know. Tell the truth.
It was.
Well,
And then can they
here's my
follow it up with
thing.
the answer of what the smallest one they've also seen?
Yes, I agree. I agree.
I'm gonna say the largest. It was the size of my forearm,
Yep, mine too.
What?
which
Yeah.
is probably at least 10
I
inches.
hope you didn't put that thing in you, girl.
Oh, I did. I
Golly.
did a few places. Yeah.
Oh, a few
Yeah.
places.
And
Not a few places.
the smallest was about 3.
Dang.
Damn. You
Yeah.
might as well have taken it in the back end for that.
Well, no, I actually took the larger one in the back end, but
Oh, I bet your poop came out real easy for a while.
yeah, for a couple days.
I
Man.
can't. I cannot.
Did y'all see what my twin said?
You said to be honest. You said to be honest.
Pop can width. Ouch.
That's too much. I would.
Mm-mm.
That,
It
I'm
was
scared.
too much, honestly. That's why I'm not with him anymore. You only
The
do it a couple
destroyer.
times, and it's just too much. Yeah, exactly.
Honey said
I
the
am
destroyer.
dead. This was not what I expected when I hit that live button. I'm just being honest.
I've
Mine
been with my
is
husband for 23
It
years,
wasn't
so
either when Taylor said Raggedy's requesting you. I was like, for what? Oh, we're playing a game. This was not the game that I thought we were playing.
Well, now we've done got sidetracked from the game. Well,
Surprise, Shawty!
I've been with the same person for 17 years, and I will say that his is probably the largest size. And I mean, it's a good size, but I don't want no Coke bottle can. Like, I would have to, I don't care what you look like.
Look at my twin. I didn't do it once with him, but his boyfriend. Look at you in your menage a trois. Look at you. Look at you.
I would run away and cry. I would be scarred for life.
Yeah, I would have to break up. Mm-mm.
No, I would have to break up and remove you from my existence.
Snake
I-
Mama said I had an inmate that would stand around unclothed and it went to his knee.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. What is the point of that? What is the
I would
point?
have put him in lockup in a separate place and been like, I don't know. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I just came out in the garage, got my measuring tape.
I stopped dating the one with
12
14
inches.
inches.
12 inches. 11
Raggedy.
to 12 inches.
Oh, shoot.
Raggedy. Did you see that?
Yeah,
I
can you
see
block
it.
Yeah.
Somebody with
Yeah.
mod block what's down there.
I'm
Nobody.
not a mod.
Me either.
Crap. And now they're in here, and I'm not going to be able to block them. Where's Stewie? Oh, hang on. I got it. I am not trying to be disrespectful. It's just something I don't want any part of. But I need to get some damn mods. Hang on. I'm about to make a few of you.
But also, she says I can't watch. I don't think it's appropriate for you to watch right now either.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Well,
We've
she's
already been
grown.
through this with other
I mean,
lives.
yes,
and
but
we've
I feel like as
experienced
a respect thing, just to the other person. And
Facts.
yeah,
I agree. And again, like I said, I just don't want any part of that. I have been
Mm-mm.
staying out of all that, and I'm going to continue to stay out of it all.
What are you talking about?
Well, she's
Drama.
blocked now, so I could say it. It's Boss Lady's kid.
Oh, yeah.
That's all
Yeah,
I
you don't need any of that.
Nope.
No.
We
No,
saw it
and
at
I
the
mean,
same time.
I know that she's grown and stuff, but you know, as like a respect thing, even if she is
Facts.
grown, whatever, you just don't want that kind of drama.
Yeah,
I agree.
she's
I
still a
agree.
child.
Because that's going to draw
Exactly.
people to you with drama.
Facts. That's what I was about to say. Even just, I feel like allowing her to watch. One,
Yes.
if it was my kid, I would want somebody to give me the same respect. But also, two, I know the drama that comes with any involvement from that side at all whatsoever, and I don't want it. And now we can move on.
I agree.
We've done really good the past week. I know for a fact.
I done good the past almost 3 weeks.
Well, we
Someone
took a
said,
vacation
I
for
heard-
over a week.
Yes,
Harry
it is.
said I heard of a guy that had one that long, and unfortunately, it didn't function.
Pathological, intuitive.
Why? Because he
absolutely
tripped
it is.
over it.
Or him.
Did you see someone in the comments said one was 14 inches?
What?
And they're talking about the Guinness Book of World Records.
Scary.
JC Lay,
They put that in a book?
what is the
Uh-uh.
Guinness Book of World Records? Now I'm curious.
You don't know?
You don't know what the
that's
Guinness
bad?
Book of World Records is?
No, I do, but for the longest,
But the longest.
Dong is such a
Yeah, I
funny word.
didn't even know that existed.
yeah, someone. Let's see.
I think it was somebody that was in corn with a P that's in the Guinness. I know it exists. I've heard. But I have to look it up.
The more you know.
Where'd my iPad go? There it is. Oh,
Googling what's
13
the
and a half.
largest penis?
Oh, 13 and a half?
Biggest. I guess I'm just going to say the bad word. Biggest DICK in Guinness World Records.
I'm gonna laugh if it's in there.
It is. Man with
Oh.
largest penis reveals the hardest things. What? 48 centimeters. Okay.
40.
Robert Esquivel Cabrera of Mexico has the world's largest penis. While some may think that's a good thing, Cabrera also says he suffers every day. His manhood has been measured, and it comes in at 48 centimeters long, 900 grams in weight, and 25 centimeters of glans circumference.
Ooh.
Okay, but what is that in inches? because that's
Someone
over
said
13.5 inches.
Someone said Long John Silver's. This is what Christina Aguilera was singing about in that movie that she played in.
No, this is more like Anaconda.
Well, I mean, that's
Anaconda.
it, but it
My
only goes in
anaconda
foot.
don't. I'm telling you.
in
Mm-mm.
inches.
Somebody said 19.
Tara the trainer said
Ooh.
19.
Mm,
That's a big one.
Oh,
that's
gosh.
Oh my guy. Can
crazy.
you
It's
imagine
not
finding
even
one?
possible to get all of that in.
No.
I'm
That's
Well, excuse me, otherwise.
saying
jeez.
women birth babies longer, like as long, if not that same size. No, ma'am.
And
He
our
But
would be
cooties
those,
have to
getting
be
some.
specially adjusted.
He would be getting some from down there and the throat.
uh-huh.
Too much. Mm-mm.
I would. I'm telling you, I would unalive.
It doesn't curl up like a baby does.
Nope. It just hangs there.
Great.
I am so done.
I'm still thinking about 19 inches. That's crazy.
That
What's
is
that
crazy.
song that I'm pretty sure it came out when I was in high school, but it's like, is it by Chingy? Raggedy, do you know what I'm talking about?
The only song I remember by Chingy is "I like the way you do that right there."
Right there, right there. Yeah.
I don't think that's it.
I don't know.
I
Caught him on the
Googled
sofa.
now.
It's like,
Caught him
is
around the
it your
bathroom.
chain hang low? Like,
Oh, did you
excuse
change
me,
anything,
Oh
love? I know what
yeah.
you're talking about.
you're just
I
over
don't know.
here
At the
hanging out
Holiday
just with
Inn.
no britches on.
I don't know. I feel like that takes walking the dog to a whole new level. That's all I'll say.
I mean, how do you how do you even sit down?
How do you wear pants? How do you wear underwear? What's the point of underwear? Because it's just gonna drop right through the hole.
Okay, well let me ask Taylor and Megan something. Is it a bad thing if a female has a fat cooch? Is that like, you know how
I mean, I
people
guess
say,
it's personal preference.
What's your preference? I'm just kidding.
Wait.
Where is,
Hold up.
dear God, where's Bonnie? Lord of mercy, where's
right,
Bonnie?
y'all gotta help me understand things. Like,
Well, what was the question? Hold on, I'm good at this. What was the
you know
question?
how dudes be like, ooh, that girl got a fat cooch. Like, is that a good thing? Or what does that mean? Does that mean she's wide or like
Is there
help me?
petite cooches, fat cooches?
No,
Brittany?
it's a good
Because the
thing.
fat
Like it
ones are,
surrounds them. It holds them. I don't know how to say this without getting her
That's
answered.
what I'm trying to.
I'm
You
struggling.
better send it in a text message, Taylor. You
I
better send
will.
it in a text
I
message.
got you on the back end.
But
Don't say
okay,
that in this
so
conversation.
as women, is that like other women? Is that something that you guys have a preference to? Like,
is that attractive?
yeah.
Wait, I missed the whole damn question. I'm sorry, I'm cooking.
Are you attracted to
I
fat
don't guess
cooches?
I don't have a preference. I guess I just don't care. But then
I
again,
can tell you when I get to the belly button, I still want to smell soap. That's what the hell I'm gonna say.
And not. I would hope you would.
Muffy said a poopa.
Hey,
Somebody
Papa Bunny.
just asked, do you prefer their curtains open or closed?
Oh my lord.
I can't.
I really don't even pay no attention to that because that's not what it's about. It's not about the outside.
It's about
Not
what's
to
on the
me.
inside.
Well, hang on. I don't know. This past week or last week was traumatizing, but
I don't want to
yeah,
know.
no.
Nope.
Listen, somebody sent me Look, I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to say any names, but somebody sent me pictures of themselves to prove a point, and I could have done without seeing anybody's photos. I've seen a lot of photos circulating this app, is all I'll say, and I do not come to this app for that. If I wanted to see photos like that, I would go to the hub.
Was it a male or
No, ma'am.
female?
I would just go stand in the mirror. No, thank
It was
you.
two
It
females.
was a
Two
female.
females.
Again, if I die, I don't want my mama finding my search history.
I know. Clear my history, y'all. Y'all got me. Hey, Psycho
But then
Bunny.
again,
Oh, Psycho
okay, so
Bunny's
let me ask this. Like, we're also open talking here and things like that. Well, somewhat open talking and whatever. How are you with your families? And when I say families, I'm not talking about necessarily your children unless they're very much grown adult children. I'm going to say 21 plus. Because if you're not old enough to buy alcohol or cigarettes, don't talk to me about anything. You minor child, please go sit down. Um, do you talk to your siblings or your parents? Because I know when I go home, I have a twin sister, I have an older sister. Me and my siblings raised my little brother, so we're very open with him. He's 22. We are very open. We talk about anything, questions, anything at all. It does not matter. And then, are y'all open with your siblings like that or no?
I am.
Yes.
No, I have one older brother, and he would kick anybody's behind if he knew they were talking to me. So no,
My brother would not even hear me out,
no.
but my family's like, y'all think I'm crazy. My family is crazy, crazy. Like they're wide open. They just say whatever. They don't care.
Oh
My
yeah, mine
family
too.
took me out of the wheel because when I came out,
That's
when
fucked
I
up.
came out,
Oh,
I was in the Marines. So when I got home, that was a nightmare. But yeah, they took me out of the wheel and everything.
That's so fucked
And they
up.
still treat me like it to this day, which I don't care. I mean,
That's
I'm
horrible.
sorry.
it is what it is.
But that makes me mad because you don't deserve that. You deserve better.
Oh,
And
I know.
you know what? That also could be, I mean, maybe they don't deserve to have the full part of your life. I don't know. It's just that's fucked up. I could never with my kids, ever.
My
Ever.
daughter, so the youngest daughter, the one that I told you, Taylor,
Yeah.
the one that you said looks like me, she's a
Well, it's
lesbian, and she really didn't have to come out. Like I don't know, for me, it was just I knew she was with the girl. She kind of was bringing this girl around, and I could tell. And we never spoke. We never spoke about it. Like she never said, "Mom, I'm gay" or anything like that. Like
Thank you,
I
Psycho
just
Bunny.
knew. And
oh, that's.
That was so
we
pretty.
never
Thank
had.
you, Psycho Bunny.
And
I
my
mean,
middle
it
daughter
helps
was in
having a
high school.
supportive mom like that. It really does. Which when I came out, I've always been a strong-willed person. You like me, you like me, you don't, you don't. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. I'm still gonna go to bed and turn the fan on high. I'm not gonna give it another thought.
Thank you,
But
Psycho.
when my daughter came to me about being bisexual, that hit me so hard because I haven't even thought about that in years and years and years. And I thought, well, my first thought was I didn't want her to go through that because absolutely I accept everything and I love her. And her first girlfriend was of color as well.
Right.
And, so I've taught her just to love. Don't be like everyone else and same sex or color or whatever. It's not. It's all about your heart and who you love.
As
Right.
long as they're happy, that's what matters.
That's all that matters.
Like my
my teacher
grandmother.
called my dad and told my dad, your daughter's a lesbian.
Oh,
I got off the school
Mm-mm.
bus. I grew up in a Pentecostal family, y'all, in North Alabama.
Oh
I got
man.
off the school bus and I went to my dad's tattoo shop. And he was like, I got a call from your teacher today. And I was like, oh shit, am I failing? Like, did I forget to turn something in? He was like, so you like girls? You're a lesbian? And I was like, yeah. He was
Hey,
like,
OG.
okay, go to your room. And he didn't talk to me for 3 months.
OG, thanks for joining. I hope you have a good night.
No,
I
my
grew up.
mom didn't care.
My mom and her mom was she was a racist and she was Catholic, and it was man and woman, and she tried to instill that in us, but I don't talk to her. I don't have any contact contact with her because I don't believe in that, and I refuse to raise my children like that. And my kids date different races. You know, my middle daughter is bisexual. My youngest is full gay, and I'm okay with that. And I can't. I don't know. It's just hard for me when I see other parents not accepting their children for what they choose.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
agree 100%.
I can't imagine not having a relationship with my daughter because she's gay. That just, I
You can
couldn't
call
do
my
it.
mom. She'll explain it to you.
No, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry you
Like
had
She'll
this
to.
also tell
Easter,
you some.
yeah,
She'll tell
this
you some
Easter,
terrible things.
yeah. Like my
That's
whole entire family was invited. You guys, I sit here by myself and had Easter by myself.
I wish I would have known that, Taylor, because I damn sure would have got on camera with you and we would have had a little Easter gathering together.
Oh yeah, well,
Mm.
all the girls are with me. I mean, but they know the situation.
But what else did you get for Easter?
You did. She sent chocolates and stuff, Easter candy and stuff. Like
Aw,
she did.
Aw.
I love that. Listen, here's how I look at it. I truly believe when people say you cannot help who you love, and as long as somebody is treating you with respect and kindness, and they truly love you and they make you happy, that's all that matters. Nothing else should matter.
Amen.
100%.
Nope.
I see these box requests, and I promise people I'm not ignoring you and I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but with the conversations that have been had in this live, I don't feel comfortable just bringing up anybody that I don't know because you could be a kid for all I know. And plus, I really just don't bring people in my box like that I don't know. It's just, I've had
No,
some-
we did that back in the day. Our Hoochie Mama days are over, so y'all can't just come in the box
I
anymore.
cannot.
Yeah.
What she said.
We take caution who we let in our box, but sometimes, you know, some of them weird old men like to come in there and it's fun to play cat and mouse. I'm going to give you something that you can think about for a few days, sir.
Right.
I'm about to hurt your ego.
I can't. This has been fun.
Yeah.
I know.
it
I
has.
needed the laughs for sure.
Me too. Me too.
You want to ask some more? You want to ask some more questions?
Well, I'm probably going to have to, and I got to get up in, let's see, what time is it? 10. I got to get up in like 5 hours. Maybe I can push it to 6. But I had fun. I appreciate you guys
Oh
coming,
yeah.
just hanging out because it's
Okay.
been needed. If somebody else goes live, I will probably roll in the chat for a little while. If you got any of you
Yeah,
guys.
I'm gonna go live.
Okay.
I think
I'll be
Taylor said
there.
she's going to go live around 10:30.
Yeah.
I'll
Taylor?
be there.
Okay.
Well,
I'll
thank
pop in
you.
the
It
chat.
was fun.
Yeah, I had a great time. I appreciate you
Oh
guys
yeah.
stopping in.
Yeah, if y'all want
Thank
to
you,
continue,
Raggedy.
just follow Taylor Made. She'll go
Yeah,
live at like 10:30.
I'll be there in the chat till I fall asleep.
All right,
All
Alrighty.
y'all.
right.
All
Bye,
right.
All right. Love
guys.
y'all.
Have a good night. Thank you guys.
Good night.
Good night.